Yo, what's good, everybody? I know I'm kind of a day late on this, but I still want to talk about it because I want to talk about it. Um, Basically, to give you guys a little background of the story, yesterday on Twitter, Tony Khan tweeted this out. He said, an independent study has confirmed that much of the stance anti AEW online community aren't real individuals. It's a staff running thousands of accounts plus an army of bots to signal boost them. Look closely. These aren't real people. Who'd pay for such a widely expensive thing? Tony Khan, the owner, okay, the owner, the founder, the head writer, the head booker, the head of the table, the main man, the main guy, the captain of this whole entire ship known as All Elite Wrestling, tweeted this out here. Now, the reason why this is such a huge deal and the reason why a lot of us are kind of coming at Tony Khan's head for this is because, again, there are just some things that you don't tweet about. And in this case scenario, I feel like that Tony Khan really should never tweeted that out there because honestly, that whole tweet to me, and honestly, I think a lot of people would agree with me when I say this, it really comes off as like kind of a little bit insecure, kind of like a little bit of crying and a little salty over the fans that are kind of, I guess you could say they're quote unquote, anti rallying against your product, which like I don't get it, man. Like, we sit up here, we give AEW our faults, and people look at us and think, oh, you're a WWE drum. You're a fake fan. You don't know what professional wrestling is about. You know what I'm saying? Dude, honestly, if I'm Tony Khan, I not only would I have not tweeted that, but two, I would have never let that really like escalate it like it did. It honestly makes you really think that a lot of the stuff that people say about AEW, not in a positive way, not in a positive direction, it feeds into his head. See, Tony Khan thinks, I feel like Tony Khan, man, I feel like he has this little massive ego to him. And because he has all these wrestlers, he has this stacked roster, he has these partnerships with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he just bought Ring of Honor. He had the little Impact deal, which didn't do nothing and nobody any service last year. Like, I feel like with all that coming in, and Tony again signing all these big names, Tony feels like he's the big man on campus. He's the big man who thinks he can walk around and do everything. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, like I've said before, and I've said at the beginning, AEW is not perfect, and fans that we've got to get this out of our fans of wrestling fans of not really wrestling fans, but AEW diehards. That's where you guys are at. Need to get out of this narrative that AEW is this perfect company, and not just that, but anytime that a lot of people, reviewers, well, like myself, give honest opinion on the show. We're not saying it as a way, oh, we're hating on AEW, we're crapping on AEW. We're saying it as a way to help the product get better, because in reality, that's what we want wrestling to be. We want wrestling to get better. We want wrestling to be better. We sit up here and we talk about how badly the WWE product is. Why? Because we want it to be better. But when we give that same treatment to AEW, oh, we can't do that. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you got to be positive about it. And I think that's what Tony Khan has. Like, I think Dax Hardwood, he put out a tweet, I don't know if it was a few days ago or a few weeks ago, I don't know, but he put out a tweet saying that basically if, you think that our, roster is bloated, then, something's up with you. It's just stuff like that. Like, don't respond to it at all. If you're looking at it as negative, don't respond to it at all. Just move on. Tony, you're a billionaire. Dude, you are the owner of a billion-dollar company and you're tweeting this stuff and acting on Twitter like you are nothing short but a complete man-child. Going back to the whole Big Swole situation, you didn't have to tweet that out like you did, but he did, and it just came off as so unprofessional. And I've said it before, I've said it again. What separates WWE from AEW and what AEW should learn from WWE is the fact that they handle themselves like professionals. Y'all heard what Vince McMahon said on the Pat McAfee show, talking about if people think I'm an asshole, well, guess what? I guess I'm an asshole. I get that and this is what Vince said too. I get we have a lot of internet people on there who think they know it all when they don't, so I just decide not to listen to them. So, dude, come on, man. Come on. I really think Tony Khan has this thing in his head where he wants everyone to just praise AEW, and then when stuff happen, when we offer honest feedbacks, and he doesn't look at it in a way as positive, he's gonna say stuff like, "Oh, guys, they're not real accounts; they're just bots. They're just burner accounts from other companies trying to crap on our product. Keep doing you, AEW." So I had to make this video. I hope this doesn't seem like a rant, and again, because people gonna think I'm crapping on Tony Khan, which I'm not. I'm keeping it real, because that's what we got to do as reviewers. That's what we got to do as YouTubers, guys. We've got to stop. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it a buck. We got to be like Charles Barkley. All right, we can't be sitting up here and freaking jumping on the bandwagon and saying things to please a certain audience. We can't be doing that. And unfortunately, we live in a community where we do have people who be like that. Not just, IWC creators, but certain, content creators. I'm not going to name names. I'll let you be the case for that. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Remember to subscribe, like, comment. And again, I hope you guys like this little new format where I'm showing my face now. So, but, I know this kind of feels like I'm shooting here, but, it's been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.